Welcome to Cliburn Kids. I'm Buddy Bray. I'm your host for this episode, which we're calling Pattern Play, because it's all about music that moves in patterns. We come to you, of course, from the Steinway Piano Gallery, as usual, which is good because there's a lot of piano music today, starting with a prelude by Johann Sebastian Bach, one of the pieces that he wrote for his big collection of preludes and fugues called the Well-Tempered Clavier. Now, I've chosen this for one reason, and it's because it moves in a pattern that I think you'll be able to recognize. Watch this, just watch. It moves in a great pattern, and that is that I use the same three fingers on this hand for every pattern. Watch this. 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5. And all the way through the whole prelude, my right hand is going to be using those three fingers, my thumb, which we call finger number 1, the second finger, and the fifth finger, my pinky. It's going to be in that order the whole time. 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5. So here's what I want you to do. First of all, I want you to put your right hand in the air just like this and spread your fingers out. Do like that. Wave at me. And then I want you to see if you can do that pattern with me. We'll do it slow first, okay? 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5. Let's speed it up just a little bit. 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5. Now let's speed it up just a little bit more. 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5. That's what I'm going to do. It's pretty easy. 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5. Skipping over these two. All right, here is that Bach Prelude. I'm going to use these three fingers no matter what. Okay, now I have a friend with me who's going to help me with the next piece, also based on patterns. I'm just going to quickly tell you what my pattern is in this next piece because it never changes all the way through. I do this. Sometimes I play different notes, but always with the same fingers. 5, 3, 2, 1. Lasts about 5 minutes, and I do that the whole way through with my right hand. But there's another instrument involved too. Mehrdad Golami, thanks for being with us again. What is this instrument you have with you?
This is a flute.
Okay, so how many pieces is that in? Do you have to carry it around like that?
No, it becomes smaller. So we have a foot joint that comes off like that, and then I have a head joint that it assembles like that, and then I have to be careful so it's in
Can
the
you
right
just
place.
tell me, why is the head joint a different color?
Well, nowadays they make flutes out of silver or gold. And because this is where we get the sounds, this piece is made out of gold. So that's why it's yellow.
Okay. All right, can we talk about the patterns that
Sure.
you're going to play in this piece? Right from the very beginning when you come in, can you play that pattern for us in sort of super slow motion so we can figure it out? Cool. All right, so it goes up, and then it goes down. Can you play it fast for us? Mehrdad is pretty good. He can play the flute very fast. All right, so it starts by going up, and then it goes down. All right, there's another pattern just shortly after that. Can you play that for us? What's different about that pattern from the first one that you played?
Well, the first one is in groups of 3 notes at a time. This one is in groups of 2 notes.
Oh, I didn't pick up on that first, so. You guys see that? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then this one is pattern number 2, and it's. Okay, so 2 notes at a time. Okay, do you have more? Do you have more patterns?
Oh yeah, I have a lot of patterns in this piece. Here's another one. This one is in groups of 4 notes.
Okay, so when you get to that one, is that what it's going to sound like? Are there going to be spaces in between those?
No,
or-
it goes very fast.
Okay, so these patterns are kind of hard to tell one from the other. Let's do one more.
Sure. Okay, this one is a fun one too.
Okay, so explain that one to us.
Okay, so you might hear 4 notes at a time, but this is actually what is happening.
So would you think that's 3 notes at a time then?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So there are at least 4 patterns in this that we're going to hear. Okay, thanks very much. Are you ready to play the piece?
Oh yeah.
Goes super fast, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do it.
This is the last movement of the Flute Sonata by the Australian composer Carl VINE. It's a sonata for flute and piano. Our friend Mehrdad Golami is going to play the flute. I'm going to play the piano part. We hope you enjoy it. Try to figure out those patterns that Mehrdad and I were just explaining to you. We're going to give you a little help on the screen with that as well. Here we go. That was the last movement of the Sonata for Flute and Piano by the Australian composer Carl VINE. Hope you were able to pick up on some of the patterns that Mehrdad and I were talking to you about before we played it. So we hope that you were able to pick up on a lot of the patterns that we showed you both in the Bach and the Carl VINE today. Thank you so much for watching Cliburn Kids. We have a lot more content on our website, cliburn.org/kids. Lots more episodes of Cliburn Kids, plus lots of activities that go along with those episodes. We'll see you again soon.